What's up, guys? I got the keys here back with another video. So, everyone says to focus on yourself, right? But, nobody tells you how lonely and frustrating it actually gets. And, I want to talk about this because this is something I've been going through for a couple years even. But it's like, um, the more that you focus on yourself and you cut things out of your life and you change, the more that people fall away and you end up alone, which not that that's bad, but it gets aggravating and frustrating to feel like you don't have help sometimes. um or that you can't get your dream partner or whatever, you know what I mean? So like, being aware is it's mentally challenging, like a lot of times, and it can be um aggravating because of how aware you are of yourself, right? And being this aware, it's like things feel stranger to you than they would to an average person. And I'm not trying to talk from an ego, standpoint of like, oh, better than you type thing. But, for the average unaware person that doesn't think this way, um, for me, it's like, I caught myself the other day getting upset at like, not having somebody to live life with, right? And it was like I'm being completely vulnerable here, but it's like I do all this stuff. I do everything for me. I take care of myself. I have my own apartment. I have my own car. I work a job. I still do YouTube. Um so it gets frustrating when the thing that you're asking for doesn't come in, right? um but we forget that it's all in divine timing, and when you're truly ready it will show up, right? And it also requires you to become that person that you are desiring, right? Or the thing you are desiring, you have to become the person who gets that. And so when it comes to relationships, it's like you literally have to be that person. You have to be all those traits that you're asking for. If you want somebody that's disciplined, respectful, loving, loyal, etc., right? You have to be that person. And it's a lot of fucking work. Let's be real. So it's like you do the workouts, you meditate, you do the work, you go to work, um, and it's like sometimes nothing changes. Um, and that's okay, right? It's like we don't understand what's going on behind the scenes, right? We're looking at this physical world as if it's not changing, but we're changing so much inside that the world has to catch up, right? And it's like growth isn't a movie, guys. It's a process, right? It's like it doesn't just happen overnight. um it's not like a linear thing, right? It's over time, um over discipline, over consistency, over persistence, right? This is how we make real change in our life. Changing habits, changing all of this matters. um so there's a difference between those who quit and those who succeed, right? And what is that? It's that they persist, right? They show up when it's boring, when it's hard, and when it's uncomfortable. Okay. um for me, I recently was I was at the dentist yesterday to get a root canal done, and they couldn't finish it. And my insurance was paying for this mostly, right? And they basically tried to send me to another a higher faculty of dentistry, and basically like a surgeon, right? To finish the job because they couldn't. And I was so pissed off about it yesterday because I'm like, now I got another, possible $1,500 to pay out of my pocket, because the insurance doesn't cover it for the places that they gave me. And the places that my insurance did cover, the guy doesn't even do the jobs there anymore. He doesn't even work at those places. He works in a different area. So it was like, well, fuck, like, what am I supposed to do? Right. But then I realized there's nothing I can do about it at this moment. So why am I freaking out? And I literally changed my entire day around. Like, I just put on some good music and I just took some deep breaths. I chilled out, kept working, ate some decent food, got some protein in, did my best to make the best out of the day. And then when I came home, I did laundry, took care of trash, whatever, right? That clears my mind. So these little actions and things, those little things can change your mind and change your entire feeling, right? Because it removes those little things and it's also keeping you occupied, right? So, you might feel stuck right now, okay? But if you're showing up anyways, then I promise you, you're going to win, okay? That's how you win. That is how it happens, is you keep going. No matter what tries to stop you, no matter what's put in your field, no matter what obstacle is thrown at you, you keep going. Okay? This is how people make it. And I also want to say that discipline doesn't feel good, right? It just works. Okay? It's like, yeah, it's going to piss you off a little bit, but in the end, it's giving you what you were asking for. If with discipline, if you want the dream body, okay, well, you got to go work out, you got to eat better, you got to take care of yourself, right? If you want to get that higher position at your job, well, you have to learn how to do that position. You have to start being that person now, which means taking the actions, starting now. Be that person, right? And I keep telling myself this every day. It's like, if I want to make good money off of stuff, and I actually want to, change my life, not just for me, but for everybody, right? I'd be able to help my family, right? I'd be able to help my friends, and not just dish out all my money, but like, I would be able to support people. I would be able to support myself more, right? I would be able to um, invest more in this YouTube channel to make it better, right? Get a better setup, camera, start learning how to edit, etc. Right? All this stuff that could change. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I could probably be doing some of this now, but uh, with money and everything, it's like I have to take it slow. I'm not broke, but I'm also not, you know, I'm not well off, I should say, right? Um, but I know it's all coming, right? And I have this trust that everything is working out right how it's supposed to, right? I don't have to I don't have to worry as much as I do, even though I can't stop it from happening, right? Worry is just a part of life. We're gonna all do it. Um, but just keep going. I just want you to keep going. I want you to have faith in yourself and your journey, and that everything you're doing is working. Just because you can't see results right away doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. And again, one-on-one consultations will be down in the description. My email's down there, so if you want to send me a message on there, it'll be $20 for a one-on-one, 30 minutes. Okay. If you need help with something, I would be glad to talk with you if you think I can help you. Also, all of my other links will be down there. So, if you want to join the Discord or anything like that, Also, I would love if you guys would like, share, comment, and subscribe. Get the video out there. I would love to interact with you guys. So drop your comments on what you're going through, how you're feeling. I want to hear it all. Okay. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.